good morning, good morning to you. Hey, did you miss me yesterday? Did you miss me? Huh? Did you miss me? Huh? Come on, did you miss me? Huh? Where y'all at? Did you miss me? Good morning. Hi. I did not come Saturday because one, I usually do it before the sun comes up. I woke up after the sun came up. And then I had a mission. I decided to make red beans and rice and oxtails yesterday. It was so good. It was so good. Alex and I darn near cleared the pot. We got some pieces left. Well, I didn't make a lot, but yes, we did it. And it took all of 4 hours to get everything tender. Perfection. The stickiness, the consistency, it was all there. So yes, we enjoyed ourselves yesterday and we just kind of hung out. And yeah, happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a great day yesterday. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Saturday. It was quite nice yesterday. It was really warm. People had on shorts and tank tops and stuff. I wouldn't have went that far, but it was very, very nice outside. I got to lay my eyes on some beautiful things and some beautiful people yesterday. So it was awesome. Yeah. And Alex and I took a walk and we saw the perfect Christmas tree for us this year. And yeah, I can't wait to surprise you guys. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to get our Christmas tree. I'm going to start decorating. Yeah, I didn't do a big decoration for Halloween because I was saving it for Christmas because I'm going to prolong it. Yes. Alex's birthday is in January, so it's best for me to prolong it all the way through Black History Month because yay. So what was interesting, I was going on my tablet, my device to find some music that I wanted to play. And I ended up coming across this meeting that I was in. Oh, and it actually marks my anniversary from when I quit that stupid job where I was doing a lot. I worked with prior to me like completely exiting the matrix. I was a home health care worker. I actually was a family support worker for a big agency. And it was really weird because like I've always worked with, this in this within this institution. And you keep meeting the same folks in different buildings. And what's crazy is like I've been through, that's not my first rodeo. It's been over 20 years in this institution, in this agency, but it's the bitter ones. The bitter ones, it seems like it's like a group of bitter Betties that just follow me. It's like the same spirit comes out of every building. It's like a bunch of bitter Betties. So what happened was I had to have a meeting with one of my supervisors because she kept trying to sun me. And I kept like looking like, I don't want to say nothing because I'm not really that gentle out the mouth once I get started. So I didn't want to say nothing and then possibly have her go home and have a heart attack. But apparently I should have went on and let her go in because you know what I'm saying? Like I should have went on and just gave her what she wanted because she was asking for it. And then like they kept putting me under bitter Betties. But what's crazy is I did not know I had so much evidence. I have an hour worth of evidence, and it's several people in this conversation. Ew. Made a mistake. So I got this, and I listened to it, and boy, is there a lot of proof there. So yeah, that brings me to our scripture. Hold that thought, because I gotta get this one through. Because I'm gonna pray over this one. For those of you that know, the EEOC is the place to go when you're being bullied at the job. Also, OSHA is also another resource that you can call when they start to retaliate because of such a situation. And then you ante up with a lawyer because Why should you be treated in such a way when you've actually followed the contract, not breached the contract, and actually followed it to a T? Almost better than the supervisors in most cases. So, with that, I hope it's Himalayan salt, but you'll take it. You'll take it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy birthday to those who are having birthdays. I missed you all yesterday, but I had to cook. Oh my gosh. And I was stirring up the pot and some sugar splashed on my face. Might be some discoloration in the next few days, but hopefully not. Actually, I could start to see it. It like did happen, but it's okay. I'm alive, and that food was really, really good. Sabotage, you built an entourage, the information part. I see through the facade. One day you came into my life. You had me going. You really had me going. Yeah, so it was crazy work. I'm going to finish this song after I finish this script because it's wild. Good morning. What's this all about? Oh my gosh. I had a bunch of bitter Bettys and they kept switching me. They would never give me a supervisor for over 6 months, which meant that I could never get a better performance evaluation, which was one point of it. But there were so many points of it to where, and then on top of that, if I ran into another medical situation in where there was another bitty Betty, better, this time it was not a bitter Betty. It was a bitter Billy. And he actually wanted some money off the top of my paycheck. I was like, what in the pimpology is this there? Quit immediately. Do you know he had the nerve to actually text me in black and white? This ain't you can be replaced. Like, what are you insinuating, sir? That is gangster talk. That is gangster talk. I am a healthcare worker. This is not good for either one of our health because why should I feel fear for my life in my paycheck when you bring it down a notch? Namaste. Dum 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 dum. This is a channel about, this is a channel about, I'm going to tell you about. What is this channel about? I think you know how to read because you know how to type. But anyway, let's get this protected and all that because we're talking about the people who want to be in charge versus the people who want to make sure everybody's taken care of. See, that becomes a problem because if you're more worried about being in charge than making sure things are being taken care of, then we've got a conflict of interest, especially when it comes to nursing, healthcare, and the agape principle. If you've ever been in healthcare, you're supposed to take this oath. It's called agape, and it's unconditional health care with love and support. You're supposed to take this when you go into health because above all else, above your money, above status, you're supposed to be taking care of other human beings. And I think we've forgotten that principle a lot. And honestly, it isn't just in nursing. This should actually just be a principle that's universal, but a lot of people don't got time for that. Okay? That's what this is about. This exact, meeting, Well, stop looking, idiot. Anyway, hear my cry, oh God. Attend unto my prayer from the end of the earth will I cry unto thee when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for thou hast been a shelter for me and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings, Selah. For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. Thou hast given me the heritage of the house that fear thy name. Thou wilt prolong the king's life and his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So will I sing praise unto thy name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Amen. And with that being said, that is Psalm 61 to the chief musician upon Niganai at Psalm of David. Yeah. And this one is echinacea. This supplement for today that I'm talking about, echinacea. That's really good. It's like a little brown in color, and it's good for circulation, boost of energy, antioxidants. It's just a really good supplement, you know. Uh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. And we were just talking about people who want to be more in charge than actually wanting to make sure that people are taken care of. So a lot of us are we've got a lot of different views about this government shutdown, and it's actually the same thing. It's about people more wanting to be in charge than it is people making sure everybody's taken care of. Now, a lot of people are pointing the finger at Trump. A lot of people are pointing the finger at the Democrats, and they're saying this about numbers and that about numbers. But all in all, the big picture is people are not being taken care of because somebody wants to be in charge. What is more important? Something in your house is not being taken care of because you want to be in charge of what's going on in my page. From Maggie, Giovanni, Giola, whatever your name is, your name is ridiculous. Just a little fun. Poke, poke. Poke, poke. You poke me, I poke, poke, poke. See? Poke. Anywho. Sabotage, you built an entourage, the information pod, I see through the facade. One day you came into my life. You had me going, you really had me going. You trained your dreams to dim my light. You had me going, you had me going. I was so weak in love with all the thrall of it. I didn't know no club, but then you threw a fit. I wasn't ready for a fight. You took off first, I took off flight. You never do apologize. We always hurt like through the night. I want to show, but I'm too shy. Have my face creates an alibi. Sabotage, you built an entourage, the information pod, I see through the facade. Sabotage, you built an entourage, the information pride, I see through the facade. One day you came into my life. You had me going, you really had me going. You trained your dreams to dim my lights. You had me going, you really had me going. I was so weak in love with all the thrall of it. I didn't don a club, but then you threw a fit. I wasn't ready for a fight. You took off first, I took off flight. We never do apologize. We always hurt, lie through the night. I want to show, but I'm too shy. I hide my face, creates an alibi. Sabotage, you built an entourage, the information pod, I see through the facade. Sabotage, I see through the facade. So yeah, that one's for you. Anywho, I didn't know I was headed to a nightmare when you rocked me to sleep. I used to swim through shallow waters 'cause my heart aches so deep. With your touch, it felt warm, but it never felt secure. And it's all good 'cause I'm not done yet. It's levels to this mess. 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 Kinda thought you were a bore, maybe just a chore, maybe just a hard project. No one really knew what you would be up to. Now this is your last regret. Didn't know I was headed to a nightmare when you rocked me to sleep. I used to swim through shallow waters, but my heart aches today. With your touch, it felt warm, but it never felt secure. And it's all good, cause I'm not done yet. There's levels to this mess. From the top of my heart to the very first start, only senses can feel chemical reaction. The smell in the room, the scent of perfume, the scent. I'm gaining traction, trying to mix up to do a potion with you. Periodic food, add up the faction. I got a lot. How many songs you got? A lot. How much time you got? Not. A lot. Good morning. I'm doing Pink Tarot for the general reading. And what I've got out here is karma is descending upon many of the folks. Some people have quieted down because, like I said, this is either messy season, cuffing season. This is no longer home wrecking season because things are presently getting wrecked as we speak. There are also some confused individuals who are losing their minds because they thought things would be going one way, but things are definitely going another way. All right, be sure not to kick anyone under the table too hard at Thanksgiving because you've got gossip. We're going to try to stay away from that. All right, so everybody pick sides because I guess we're still picking sides because people are still picking favorites. I don't know what that's about, but make sure your favorite picked you. Sinister laugh, sinister laugh. All right, and also make sure you double check all travel plans and cell phones. Usually I wouldn't tell you to do no messy stuff like that, but come on, let's be real. We need to know who we're going to these events with. All right, let's go. Let's get with it. It's time to take out those real jackets because no one's going to visit you in the hospital after we've told you about walking pneumonia plenty of times. Wash your hands, keep your kids, watch your kids. Why are you back in my room? Yes, Alex is up. He's been up for over an hour. And he's in my room. All right, first card is King of Swords. So we're back in the swing of things. We're taking charge. For those who were affected by the government shutdown, hopefully the money is coming and the food will be back on the tables because that is what is right. We should be taking care of each other and not worried about who is in charge. That is frivolous at the point in which is nothing to be in charge of. So if you've got somewhere to stay and lay and pray, be grateful. Be grateful and be considerate of others' space and time. Always be considerate. So we've got the King of Swords. That's head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. Time to take charge in your lives if you haven't already. It's okay. There are people that are in place for you to support you. If you are starting to see me on your feed, you are in a certain level of life and healing because I have taken some time to consult with some of my readers who also say it's time. It's definitely time. And shout out to my readers who are also on this part of the journey with me, where we're already getting through a lot of some of the gang stalking through our families, through our peers, through our friends, and people that were supposed to be close to us who now aim to not understand us on purpose, but it's okay because the lingo changes as you climb the ladder. Some people will see you approach something more positive in life and immediately seek to destroy it because they don't know how to obtain it and they cannot be close. There are a lot of people who want to mingle with you to bring you down to their vibration. They do not plan on coming up to your vibration. I don't know. Should you just jump ship? I don't know what's good for you, but your money's going to slow down if you don't get those circles out of your square. I say this quite often. All right, so After that King of Swords, let's get you some other. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Page of Wands, inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, freedom. There's that card to support exactly the conversation that we are having right now. So you want to make sure that you're free moving around. Freedom, freedom. Yes, you can have freedom with kids. You can have freedom within a relationship. Just make sure it's the right relationship. The right relationship in the right ideal environment will feel free. It will feel like you can move your arms, legs, shoulders, and your knees and your toes. You will be able to move around because you've got things to do, and things to do don't always mean being up in everybody's faces. Sometimes you have to go and do some work. You have to build on the foundation. You have to gather resources. This is what animals do. This is what we are. We are supposedly the highest level animal on this here stratosphere, and we should act as though if the animals know how to go and gather and forage and store up and preserve, why haven't we gotten there yet? But we speak all these dialects. Speak it. Speak it. So our next card coming out. Let's see what we got. Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday. All right. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. That is a yes for anyone. And I never knew what this daggone M with the loop is. What is the M with the loop? I always mess that up. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. So someone is either going into higher education, they're picking up a trade, they're picking up a new hobby, and it's going to bring them some money. Okay, so stay focused. Don't let anybody deter you from your goals. As you're about to get some money, this is work. The harder you work, sometimes you don't need to put in work to pass out, but you need to actually focus. That is what we mean by hard work. It's the focus you put into it, because you can get a lot. That is manifestation at its best. Excuse me. Good karma. Anyway, diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, and repetitive tasks. So the more you do it, the more you perfect it, right? Practice makes perfect. So keep on going. I am rooting for you. Please keep going if you are pursuing higher education, a better position, more mastery of your skills, more mastery of yourself, because that is the true masterpiece, yourself. If you master yourself, you can master a lot of other things. You have to master your discipline, your confidence, your time, your resources. There are a lot of things that have to be mastered before you are actually able to project this energy out. So take your time and get it done. I know we can. This is a great season to get this done. Scorpio moons enters somewhere, I think, between the 9th and the 18th. So we're still in the Beaver moon, and retrograde is heading out. It's heading out. And we're getting out of the Libra moon, but we are in Scorpio season. The bottom of the deck has the Seven of Wands challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control, in which we just talked about that. Or should I say I? Yeah, that's, yep. Why would I need to leave the country? I'm not running from anything. But I do got my passport. I'm ready. All right, so good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Hopefully you had a great Saturday. Did you miss me? I'm sorry I didn't get on, but I needed to do my thing, right? So the bottom of the deck is death. So that's endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. So yes, this is the end of cycle for a lot of people. The end of cycle for a lot of people. And it's good that some things should come to an end. And that's a good thing a lot of times, as long as we let them end. Sometimes you have to clear a space before you get new things. So take your time and clear the space. Ooh, card just fell out. All right. We've got the Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balance, and decisions. What did we just say here? Confirmation of what I was just saying. All right. Make sure that you keep those things balanced. You keep them things in control. And You learn to situationally compartmentalize. I know a lot of people have a hard time trying to do that. There are certain situations that do need to be kept separate in order for things to happen simultaneously, but there are some situations that cannot be kept separate because they bleed into one another. So let's make ourselves clear of where everything stands in our lives. Thank you very much. Alice, go up there something. He refuses to wear these pajamas. I can't, like, can you go play with somebody else first thing in the morning? This is not that. This is definitely not that. Go play with somebody else. Anywho. The dumbest question I've seen. This ain't that. Ooh, then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. Good luck. Karma. Dharma. I definitely believe in Dharma. Life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fates, ups and downs, unpredictable. All right. I had to flip that card because that card means that there are some things going on, maybe some good things, maybe some bad things as we come to the end of cycle. So some people are left, some people are meeting, some people are deciding that those people are trash, or maybe some people have decided that they're trash themselves, and that is a discovery in itself. All right, so some people have decided to walk. Go that way. That way. Some people have decided. Now, I wouldn't mind him on the camera, but he's in Alex wear, so we try to keep that private anyway. So yeah, some people are good. Some people have walked themselves to the recycling bin themselves or put themselves out on the curb as trash because get out. Just go. Go that. Go that way. He just be busy. But either way, I don't know what that number thing mean, and I'm not even gonna try to figure that out. I don't know what that means. But yeah. So some people are coming into relationships, some people are leaving out of relationships, some people just say forget that job, some people say forget that friend, some people say forget that child, forget that everything. Some people just say forget it all. Some people just, are like, let's fix this, let's go on and talk. So there are a lot of end cycles, there's a lot of adaptability. People are trying to balance things out. Like I said, don't nobody want to be getting kicked and pulled in the coat room on Thanksgiving. I had no conversations, no sidebar conversations, and I don't know, but I thought I saw an ad talking about they have universified the paternity test. That's going to be interesting. Oh, so many interesting things I scroll by as I go by. So yeah, just be careful and mindful. There are still thieves out there. There are still scammers. Like somebody tried to scam me the other day. I'm still getting these emails from these hot and horny, confused people that I don't know how they found their way into my stuff because I ain't never asked and I'm not on any dating site. So I don't understand none of this crazy stuff that be going on. But yeah, definitely as we go into the seasons, make sure you balance your priorities, time management, adaptability, and balance your decisions, but make sure that's the right decision because everybody ain't got time for that. Ain't no how to back girl, right? No how to back girl. So what's going on with you all today on this Sunday? Some people are getting ready for services and some people are not. Some people just got in from last night. You waiting for me to come to you. Do I know you? What's your street name? Put your street name and your street name on. Or something that I would know if I knew you. So we're getting on to the fifth card because we're trying to do the sixth, right? Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday to those who are in there. You missed my concert. I was at her single. I was single. I was singing a little bit. I sang a little bit. Ah! I dropped the card. My bad. I wasn't trying to show you my whole entire nightgown. I found this one. This was in my little collection. Because, you know, I love my heart. I had dropped the card. This was the Wheel of Fortune at 5. Okay, that was already up there. So we was on the 6th card. Stop playing. Stop playing. This ain't even dead. People play so much. Ain't got nothing else to do. 10 of Pentacles. Well, we have it. Well, then go ahead then. You saw what? You know, Z. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution. So, yes, if we continue on our path, which is the new, we've already decided that we were going to take clear authority of our lives. And we've already been inspired to pick up a new hobby, a new trade, a new job, a new something, a new way of life even. And then we've decided to put in work for our new trade and our higher education and whatever resources that we have. And and mastery of oneself and one's resources in order to gain more abundance and more material wealth. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck and dharma, and the changing point. And change is inevitable. Somebody about to get left. Somebody about to hook up. Hook up, hook up, hook up. All right. And then we've got the multiple priorities. Make sure you're good with the balancing act. Stop laughing. You got me laughing. I want to laugh and I don't even see you. All right. And the 10 of Pentacles, which means that this is going to bring you long-term success over time. Just be persistent. Keep going at it. I know a lot of people get fickle and a lot of things are fickle, but if you plan to succeed, you're going to need to stay at it. Okay. So this is your Sunday reading. Good morning to those who are here. How are you? I did not get to talk with anyone this weekend. Well, anyone besides, yeah. So yeah, I was sitting there and I was listening to this recording of one of my ex-supervisors, the Bitter Betties. I was listening to her basically like talk to me like crazy, like she was crazy. And I remember letting one of my other coworkers listen to it, and she was like, and do you know that the other coworker that I let listen to it, she went behind my back, I guess trying to gain brownie points, and basically went behind my back and told them or whatever, and they still was like, yes, but whatever. I guess the proof in the bad karma is that she bald head now. So I guess that's what you get for going behind people's back and stuff. Because I was really helpful to this lady. And I ain't telling no lie. She is bald headed. It just made me mad because I really was helpful to them. And they went out their way not to help people. Like, is this not our job? Either way, I go on, they there. Anyway, so I hope everybody have a good Sunday. What is in my eye? Something went in my eye. Eyelash. Okay. Oh, I'm crying now. Okay, so gotta go. Talk to you later. Something really did poke me in my eye. See?